We have been in the boatyard for 4 months, which means we haven't been enjoying what boat life is really all about. Now, we really wanted to enjoy Tangaroa this summer, so we organized a trip with our 2 good friends. However, pickup was in 3 days and 170 nautical miles away. The question is, will we make it?
So I tried to connect to Stella, and I'm not getting any talking on the ECU. So I connected up to Porsche. Porsche's working just fine. So I got to figure out why Stella is not happy. Looks like we're going to be making it out of here on one engine if we... We're Blaine and Janice, and this is Tangaroa, our 1969 78-foot aluminum yacht we found abandoned in Alaska. So far we've ripped out the old Detroit diesels, rebuilt and marinized a pair of Cummins truck engines, and tackled wiring, grinding, and fabricating from bow to stern. But we're just getting started. There's so much more to come. We've got big plans for Tangaroa, and the goal isn't just to live aboard, it's to take her across the Pacific to Japan by way of Alaska. If you're into boat work, engine rebuilds, and making old things new, subscribe and join us on our never-ending sea trial.
Day 1 out of the yard, and I can't believe how absolutely grateful we are. Like, I want you to just look. First of all, yes, I'm in my bathrobe because, you know what? I can. But look at this. This is why we spent the last 4 months redoing these engines to get us to places like this. Are you ready? I'm gonna give you a 360.
The day started off so perfect. I should have known something was going to go wrong.
I don't even want to talk loud to you because it's just wow. It is early morning at our first anchorage, Montague Bay, and we are heading, we're going to lift anchor, we're going to head home. Big red mark is 100 feet. And if you remember, I painted them at the yard. One yellow and one blue, 75 feet. All our blue marks are 50-foot increments. Our yellows are 25. So when you got a blue and a yellow, 75. See? I love my anchor marking manner that I do it. It just makes sense to me. And you know what? Everybody's going to say, that's not the way you mark a chain, but my boat, my way. Our sea trial went well, but then there's the next morning.
Yep, everything was working perfect when we shut down last night. Everything was running, and then went to go start this morning, and Stella wouldn't start. So I tried to connect to Stella, and I'm not getting any talking on the ECU. So I connected up to Porsche. Porsche's working just fine. So I got to figure out why Stella is not happy, which everything seems to be connected. There's no blown fuses. There's no weirdness going on. It's just the ECU is not talking.
Maybe Stella's not awake yet.
I don't know. But like I said, it was...
Is there like a timer on it? Like at 8 a.m. she can start?
Not exactly. So not a good start for the day.
The joys of new engines. But I have faith Blaine will figure it out.
Well, it's not the engines.
It's the ECU though.
Great. It's the ECUs that are the problem.
Oh.
It's second problem I've had. Well, technically the third, but yeah, I'm getting nothing for, and I'm getting power because I can hear the relay clicking on and off. So I know it's getting power to the ECU, but I'm not getting any talking, which is super disappointing.
This morning, what's happening is the ECU won't power up, which is not Blaine's fault because everything's right and we just don't know what's wrong. And without the ECU, we can't start Stella. Porsche's acting up, or Porsche's nice, so we might be going home on one engine. We don't know. Blaine's trying to figure it out right now. He's texting Balder, who makes the ECUs. And hopefully Balder will have an answer on why this ECU isn't even powering up. Maybe it's just something simple. Blaine's frustrated. What's the plan, Stan?
Looks like we're going to be making it out of here on one engine if we can.
So what happened?
Yesterday, when we were underway, that's not the anchor light, I had to make a change on the ECU, and the change that I had to make required an ECU power cycle, and this ECU comes up with a pop-up saying that the ECU has to be power cycled and to click OK when ready. I didn't want to do that when we were halfway across the straits, so I just left it, and I kind of forgot to get back to it, but didn't really think much of it anyway, so I powered off the engines. Apparently that's corrupted the firmware in the ECU, so we have to get a cable now that we can reflash the ECU that I don't have on board. So
how are we getting home?
We're getting home on one engine if we can.
And ironically, it's Porsche.
Yeah.
Porsche's the one that's behaving. Stella. Okay, one engine, home. Let's do it. So we're gonna pull up anchor. We're gonna head home on one engine, right, Blaine? One engine?
Yep.
We just gotta wait until these boats are leaving because we are starting the port engine. We're gonna go home on the port engine, and with just the port engine going, it should want to turn right.
But we won't have a lot of steerage with the rudders, so until we get some boat speed up.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll work.
Hopefully, the joys. But if we get one cord that we don't have on board back at home, we should have two.
Yeah, I might have to put an order in from Amazon, see if I can get one in same day or tomorrow.
True.
Or see if I can find something in Victoria, which is a slim chance, but maybe.
Maybe somebody might have that cord.
Maybe. It's not a super common cord is all.
Okay, Pika 2 is leaving. Mud. To tell you the truth, I was just way too lazy to pull the hose out. Heck, I was still in pajamas. I don't have a hose. How's it drive with one engine?
Actually, not near as bad as I anticipated.
We're doing okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go through by Montague. It steers fine.
Okay, well, I've got our route. Well, we still got both rudders turning.
Yep.
We just have one prop.
Yep. It's one prop offset to one side. So.
I don't know, we've got friends of ours that drive all the way to Hawaii, alternating engines. So, actually, I think this is actually a good test for us because we've never driven her with just one engine before. Which I think we should know how to do.
Actually, gonna go out this way.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Can we go through those islands right there?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
looks like it.
I'm driving because we just realized that with just the port engine running, we have no alternator running, which is an issue. So Blaine is down wiring up wires to put a jumper between the two engines or something like that. He'll explain it when he gets back. But he's like, quick, jump on the wheel, and he just ran downstairs.
So, being we only have the port engine running, we have no alternator currently on that engine. So, get glasses, borrow Janice's glasses. So, I've got to rapidly run some wires over to the port engine alternator to get it up and running, because we don't want to burn up ECUs and we don't want to run out of battery and have the other engine stall. So, here goes.
Okay, I've just throttled down so Blaine can do whatever he's doing downstairs. I'm thinking I should have gone pee before he went downstairs. Now we're in neutral, sitting in the middle of a strait of some sort. Maggie wants to go outside, and Blaine is locking out the starboard propeller. So he's got this big ass pipe wrench, and he's down locking out the starboard propeller so it doesn't freewheel as we're moving with just port. So the propeller will be stopped, and we'll be moving with just the port engine. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe we should ask Blaine. Sorry, pardon?
So we have the starboard engine off because the ECU is not working again. And the starboard shaft is locked out, so it's not spinning. And we're doing 4.5 knots currently, and we're burning 0.6 gallons per hour.
Can you tell us why we locked out the shaft? Propeller?
Because when the when you're moving and the engine's not running, the shaft is still turning. But the problem is with the engine not running, there's no oil being pumped around the gearbox. So your lubrication on that gearbox is not happening.
Oh.
So if you go for prolonged periods of time, you can damage the gearbox.
So you lock it up. You lock it up because there's no lube.
Yeah, and I mean that's a typical thing that, you know, like a gnome thing. However, you got a boat coming up on your port, so don't turn.
Yeah.
It's a known problem if you're freewheeling that you could overheat a transmission. So you lock out the shaft to keep it from spinning. Some transmissions can, some transmissions can't, and unfortunately I got no cell reception here just to confirm whether these can or can't. So
you locked it out with a pipe wrench.
anyway. Yep, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So much fun as we're coming along. Our good friends on Mariner's Compass. Look it. They're right there taking pictures of us.
What a coincidence! Nancy, seeing you here.
Woohoo!
Hi guys.
Gosh, we love them. Hey, Blaine?
They're pretty awesome.
Okay, let's go back.
Okay.
So we left our mooring lines in the water while we were gone. And look at this, they're alive. These are little shrimpies. They're all alive.
and they're not happy with us. And we can't even lift the other one because it's so full of muscles. Look at it. I think we'll just leave that. Okay, we are home after just under 4 months. We are back on our home mooring just for one night because it's, you know, we have to go do more adventures now. And it's so good to be home. So thank you so much for following our Cummins Repower. There's going to be so much in the future with changes to this boat as we get ready to leave for Alaska next summer. You want to know the biggest thing we missed in the boatyard?
This right here.
Good morning, Blaine.
Good morning.
This view. We are 2 days out of the yard. We left on Saturday. It's Tuesday morning now. 3 days out of the yard. Blaine and I are not good at counting days. We've been home on our mooring for 2 nights. We've been dealing with this ECU issue. So Blaine's been on the phone with Balder, already in Iceland. Balder, thank you so much for helping us. We appreciate it so much. So he's got the ECU down. Balder actually took over Blaine's computer, did the firmware update, fixed the whole ECU, which was amazing. Now Blaine's just buttoning up. Then we're going to get the dinghy on the roof. I've kind of put everything away. Then we are heading out. We are going to go and around the bottom of Vancouver Island, up the Juan de Fuca Strait, and we're going to head to Port Renfrew tonight. It's a 10-hour run. Hopefully everything goes well. I definitely think I jinxed us by saying that. And then we'll anchor in Port Renfrew tonight, and then from there to Tofino tomorrow, and then the next day we're picking up friends. So we're in a little bit of a schedule crunch, which is reminding Blaine and I of working on yachts when we're always in a schedule crunch. But we're looking forward just to heading out and enjoying the Broken Island group. And yeah, I can't wait to show you. There's some cool stories there. There's some waterfalls. Hit the notify button because I don't want you to miss any of the videos that are coming up. It's going to be so much fun. So let's go. Blaine is back at it, setting up the ECUs. It's an early morning. I think he's only had his 1 cup of coffee already.
Yeah, I fixed the second one, but I don't know where I put it.
Oh, you left it in the galley.
Oh, okay.
On the counter. You might just have to microwave it.
I'm okay with cold coffee.
There you go. How's it going?
Good. I mean, the engine should start now. I just want to change a few settings before I do that. So.
Well, I've got the dinghy ready to be lifted. He just needs to sort out the harness because he knows exact lifting point. But I've got all the lines attached. The crane is out ready. We'll lift the new dinghy up onto the roof because then we don't tow it, which uses up diesel. And we are so into like using as little diesel as possible right now just to see exactly where we are in our fuel burn. Right, Blaine?
Right.
The good news is Stella is working again. So we don't have to call her names anymore. And Blaine is setting up the dinghy. We're gonna head out, eh, B?
Yeah, buddy.
Are you happy about Stella?
Yeah. I figured it'd be pretty easy.
So, exciting. Good job.
Well, thanks for Balder's help there.
Yeah, I know. I already said that. Like, huge thank you, Balder. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for all the help that you provided to us from Iceland. And when we get to Iceland sometime in the next 10 years, you'll definitely come for a visit. Don't forget to pull the plug. I'll try and bring it to you some more. Don't let Blaine fall in the water. That's what this is called. Crane down. Sorry, my fault. That might have been my fault. Up. Left. I've got the easy job. What do you think? I like it.
Station Knowledge Channel 16, Victoria Confirm Radio, say again, you're ready.
Seems like they both just want to run away when you first start them.
The engines are so happy that when you start them, they just rev right up and they want to go. More ECU fixes. These are so gross. Now they're all dead shrimpies. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to get some new mooring lines for the winter. Bye-bye, dead shrimpies. We are mooring free. Next stop? I don't know. Somewhere. When we released our mooring, unfortunately, Blaine cannot see it from the wheelhouse, so it's my job to point it out for him. Because there's lines hanging off of it, it would have really sucked to run it over and wrap those lines around our props. Also, I get to goof around and pretend I'm backing up an airplane. So what's the stitch with our batteries?
So I still have the generator up and running, and I don't have the big engine alternators up yet. And unfortunately, when we're underway, I have to run the engine room vent fans, which are AC. So that's pulling off our inverters, which is pulling off our battery bank. I think we're currently sitting around the 30% mark with our batteries. So while Janice is driving, once we get going, I'm going to have to go finish up getting the generator up and running, which basically all I have left to do is make a little chunk of exhaust. So probably going to take me around an hour and a half or so.
I was thinking last night, can we weld
We can
on
weld,
these batteries?
but it also is going to drag the batteries down. So yeah, we're cutting it close.
Do we need to
And we're
stop
not-
at Mill Bay and top up?
We're not making any power right now, so
Do you want to stop at Mill Bay and top up?
no,
Just gonna keep going.
we'll keep going.
Okay.
Fortunately, the welding I have to do is all stainless, so it's pretty low amperage welding. So we'll see.
Oh, that challenge is on board Tangaroa.
Worst case, we run out of batteries and we have to sit for a while and let the solar charge up enough where I can get going again.
The discussion continued off camera. Of course, as we were going past Mill Bay, we decided that it would be stupid to continue on without batteries, so we took a quick left turn.
Okay, first docking with new engines. Here we go. As you can see, we have had a change of plans. We are running out of power. Blaine has to weld some stuff for the generator, the exhaust, and his welder wasn't working. And we only had like 25 to 30% of power left. So instead of just heading right to Port Renfrew, we were right across from Mill Bay. So we took a quick left, and we've docked at Mill Bay just to top up the batteries, give us a little bit of breathing room, and for Blaine to figure out what is going on with his welder. He has been in a lot of swearing already today because, well, he doesn't think anything's going right. But look, the engines were no problem docking. So like I said, we took a quick detour into Mill Bay to charge up the batteries, and Blaine's gonna burn them down while we're charging up. He's doing a little bit of welding to get the generator exhaust going.
Quick and dirty.
Quick and dirty, baby!
Not spending any time making this pretty, just getting it done.
Get her done. Looks good though.
Yeah.
This is the benefits of having a welder on board. and he could have welded while we're en route, while we're going, which you guys are all gonna say, oh, that's so dangerous. But it's actually not, because we were kind of gliding pretty flat through the water. However, anyways, we just had a moment where it's like, you know what, we can't continue. Our batteries are so low. Let's just do the smart thing, take a quick left into Mill Bay, charge up, have a shower, and
Charge up and recharge.
yeah, that's exactly it. Charge up and recharge. Blaine's been go, go, go all day already.
Oh, have I mentioned how much I hate rushing things?
As soon as we get underway again, I might have to send him to bed. Though I don't think he'll sleep because of the new engines, but we'll see.
Oh no.
We'll make him lay down on the couch.
There we go.
Yeah, you're controlling it, not me.
And in case you're wondering what we're doing, Blaine is seriously fabricating a whole new generator exhaust at the dock so we can get the generator running and top up the batteries.
How are you strapping it down up there?
Huh?
How are you attaching it up there?
Not yet.
Okay. Ooh, not that one.
That was the
You got it? Need help up there?
Nope.
Looks good.
Yep.
You happy?
I don't know much about it right now.
Okay.
I just got it jammed in there and I just got to figure out what height I got to cut it at.
Okay.
This will be the last real thing to get it connected. I got to get it cut at the right height and then I got to weld the two V-band clamps on.
Do we have to take it out of there again then to weld it?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to weld it in place.
Nice.
Plan anyway. I need a Sharpie. Ah, where's Sharpie? Okay.
Oh, look at this. When did all this get put together?
Yesterday.
Holy cow, Blaine.
I didn't build all this yesterday. I just put it back together again.
I know,
This
but
was all-
still.
This was all the original stuff that we had on there, which was also
Was this here originally?
really temporary. What's that?
Was this here originally?
Yeah. Yep, that's been there for as long as we've had a generator.
Okay. Lost the sunglasses. Let me show you up the stack. Now you can see what we're doing. So Blaine's gonna be up there. He's gonna pull this exhaust up. I have the Sharpie. I'm gonna match it to the top of here and mark it. That's the plan. Woo! Sunglasses gone.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Bottom, forward to back, with that pipe.
Forward to back.
Forward to aft. Yep.
Like this?
Nope, that's side to side. Actually, back. Okay. Down a little bit.
This is side to side to me.
Need to go forward again. Okay, right about there. That should work. Perfect.
Okay. I have a mark.
Alright. Hang on. That's gonna come all the way down.
Yeah, it is. There we go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So the mark is right there.
It kind of comes up and I can put a clamp around right here for now. But I gotta get something up there.
Well, that's what I was wondering if you just wanted to ratchet strap it to here, and up
Well,
for
I
now.
can't ratchet strap it because it'll melt.
Okay, that was dumb, Janice.
Gotta be a bracket.
That was dumb. The measurements?
No. I had to get something up real quick.
Okay. I'm impressed with what my husband can just mock up real fast. I can't believe he was going to try doing this underway. Because it has been so long since we've had a generator. Blaine has been working his butt off. Look at that exhaust all sorted out. Nice Blaine. We just sent him to have a shower because he was starting to stink. Not as bad as me though. I seriously had not had a shower in about 4 days and I'd swam in the ocean. And because we have no hot water on board, I just didn't shower. So when we pulled into Mill Bay, I was like, So I went and got the shower key. And it's like $1, 1 loonie for 2 minutes of hot water. But it was so worth it. How was your shower, Blaine?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. You look cleaner, you look happier, you look more relaxed.
I feel cleaner.
Do you feel happier and more relaxed? Not yet. Okay.
I don't know if I say yes for sure yet.
I don't know about this whole new engines. They're stressing out my husband.
Well, no, it's all the stuff that we're trying to do right after we get new engines is what's stressing me out.
That might be my fault.
I'm not stressed.
We want to go on vacation. So this is the motto on board Tangaroa. If we're always waiting until the boat is done or ready, we'll never go anywhere. Like, seriously, we will never go anywhere or do anything. But Blaine's got another motto.
We'll still go places. We'll just go places safer.
Safer? What's safe?
Don't get me started.
Okay. Are we going to start up this generator?
Not for like another half an hour. So if you want to
really?
sit here and film me for half an hour, then you can't.
Oh, why?
We're not ready yet.
Oh.
I didn't say I was firing it up right now. I just said I was going to work on it, but I'm firing it up before we go.
Just looked at our YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody. With the comments, we answer them in the morning if we're not traveling. So if you put a comment, Blaine will get to it in the morning. It's kind of his favorite thing to do in the morning, right?
When we're not busy trying to get ready to go somewhere.
True. Okay, let's go see what's happening. You gonna tell us what you're doing?
Basically just gonna test fire the generator.
Hey, look, we have a generator on a generator.
It's been months since this has worked, and that's not gonna work either.
No.
Because that's gonna melt. I'm not sure who tied this up here like this.
Well, the exhaust wasn't there when I did that, was it? Huh?
No, it wasn't.
Well, this is not my fault then.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it hasn't
Are we gonna
run...
move that first?
Move what first?
The little-
generator head? Don't have to move it first. We can move it after.
Okay.
Just anyway.
Move it onto the ground.
Monstrous mess. Anyhow, this hasn't been run. Well, this hasn't been run at all. This hasn't been run in a very long time because we've been hauled out for 4 months. I'm pretty sure I've got everything reconnected as it was before. The only real difference is the fuel system is a little bit different than it was before. So hopefully it all works. But let's find out.
Come on, baby.
Might have some air in the line.
Is this Fiona
This is...
or Astrid?
I can't remember.
I think this is Fiona. It's been so long since we used our generator names. Like, all we do is talk about Stella and Portia, but our Jennies have names too, Fiona and Astrid, because they were going to go forward and aft, but Blaine, I think, has changed his mind. But they're still Fiona and Astrid. And this is Fiona. It doesn't look good. What are you doing to her?
I'm pumping her up.
You don't even want to know what that looks like.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You know you want it. Yeah. Just like that.
I think we're just going crazy because we're too tired. Bumper, baby, bumper! Let me do this again.
Yeah, hit it off and then run again.
Off, then run. Not in auto start enabled.
Yep, hit run again. Hit off.
Okay, shut down. She needs to be warmed up a bit more.
It's just got air in the fuel lines is all.
Oh,
Because it's
Fiona.
never been run.
Oh yeah, the
And they're
fuel
all
has
new
never
fuel
gone through the
lines.
fuel lines. Okay, I'll turn this off.
Okay, hit on again.
Okay. I have a faith on this one. I think it's gonna happen. Pump, pump, pump! Yes! Woohoo! Woo, woo, woo! We are on our way again. After showers, you know, welding just an exhaust right at the dock right there for the generator. And Blaine is just turning on the generator right now. So fingers crossed that it works. Because, you know, we haven't had it on in so long, but it is so cloudy and smoky out, our solar sucks right now, which is why we are in desperate need of the generator. Now, next stop, no clue. It's gonna be how the weather is once we get around Victoria, into the Strait, and how far we go, and then what we feel like. I don't know. We're just gonna go. This is called playing it by ear. We are en route, but the generator's still acting up, and Blaine is throwing things and maybe swearing a little bit. He maybe have slammed the engine room door. He thought he had it all working. He was like, woo! And then we went to fist bump, and as soon as we fist bumped, the generator turned off. I think it was a fist bump. We probably shouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna keep driving and we'll see what happens. Okay, generator is running again. At least I hear it. But Blaine isn't, you know, out of the engine room. He's still down there. So we're just waiting for an update. Oh, engine room door is open.
Out, but
So what is exactly happening?
the controller for the generator is not getting a good RPM signal. I think it's a bad connection. So I might have to tackle that at some point.
But it's
Best I can
working
tell.
and recharging?
Currently charging at 230 amps. So
Woo!
yep, it's working.
I fist bump you, but I'm too scared it will turn off.
I know.
We're not fist bumping, we're not celebrating, we're just
Just
going
driving.
with it. We're just driving
Just driving.
and avoiding contrasts.
Yeah. This doesn't look like no wind situation. It looks like there's wind.
Not very much. Maggie's pretty happy because we're not rocking. Don't you wish you could be on that Adirondack chair right there and right there? Be a bit chilly for August, but those would be nice places to sit and just kind of So it is 6:30 at night. Got a little bit of waves, and we are heading into anchor in Betcher Bay because, you know, the sun's going to go down. We don't like traveling at night, especially with new engines. And because we stopped, and we have no stern light. We have no stern light. Anyways, because we stopped in Mill Bay and built a whole generator exhaust and had showers, we didn't quite make it as far as we wanted to today. But that's okay because we're going to wake up early at 6 a.m. and make it right to Yuki, and then we're going to tell our friends to meet us in Yuki, which is like Ucluelet, which is easier than Tofino, but we have to download the weather, see what's happening, and playing it by ear, man, right?
Yeah, for some reason we have poor GPS right now.
We've had poor GPS for the last like 5 hours.
Oh, we must be pulling GPS off of this then.
Oh.
We'll have to switch that.
Okay, yeah, we've had that for 5-6 hours. Poor GPS alarm. I wasn't worried because it said poor GPS alarm. Oh, that's the alarm telling me there's poor GPS.
Yes.
Not that the GPS alarm is poor.
And then it tells you the accuracy too. So there's 147 feet of accuracy. So,
Oh,
yeah.
so I went over some sallow sparks. Sallow sparks.
Sallow sparks? Yeah, you could have.
Okay. Going into Betcher Bay. Hey, we got salt on our windows.
We did.
Big eagle. We hooked so good. I'm like, we're not moving anywhere. And he's like cranking back both on Porsche and Stella. And I'm like, we're stuck. Like, it was like stuck, not going anywhere. Shut her off and let's find some dinner. Ugh, look at that. We made it.
Now, we may not have completed the full 170 nautical miles, but we made it halfway.
Cheers.
Tangaroa's story keeps moving forward and you can be a part of it. Join our online crew for early ad-free videos, behind-the-scenes update, and a closer look at the work that keeps this old yacht alive. Your support keeps the never-ending sea trail going and we'd love to have you on board. Check out the link and join the crew today.